Hey, your viewers and viewers, my name is John Red Strategist. Welcome to Will You Press the Button with me and Phil. How you doing there, Phil?
Lovely jubbly. We are playing a bit of Will You Press the Button now. This is the one where you get some sort of good scenario, but there's a caveat to it. So, read us the first one, Andrew.
The first one is, Phil, Star Wars Episode 7 turns out to be the best Star Wars to date, but George Lucas decides to make another prequel trilogy. Now, I mean, technically Episode 7 has been out a while now, so there's a bit of an outdated one here, but yes.
It is quite an outdated one.
Yes.
Right, okay.
I mean, I still haven't seen it, so I can't.
Have you not seen it? I have.
No.
I have.
Any
It's
good?
quite enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it a lot, but I haven't seen any others. But yeah, I watched it and I did like the film. But what would be wrong with another set of trilogy prequels?
Well,
I don't see,
I don't
because
know. Yeah, that's the thing. People kind of rag on the prequel trilogy, given that I think it was because maybe in the first one some of the acting was perhaps a bit ham, and then you had like Jar Jar Binks and stuff like that.
Oh well, yeah, he did have
Yes.
Jar Jar Binks, but I think it was just a few low points in an all right, good set of films, I would say.
They had their good moments. Yeah. I mean, would I press the button here? I mean, I don't really have any inclination, Phil, because, again, like I say, haven't seen Episode 7, don't know anything really about it. But any thoughts?
I'd probably press the button on that
Okay,
one.
press the button then.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, for me.
Decision made. Okay, we're in the majority, 54% who said they would
We're in the
press
majority,
that button.
good.
Yes. You can take your business online, by the way, Phil, with Google Ads. So
I can, but I don't have my own business, so that's not going to help me out, is it,
what
really?
is that? Okay, next one. You would always sleep well, but you could only eat cacti.
Right.
Savannah actually has the loophole. Rather than eating them, why not just drink cactus juice? It'll quench you. It's the quenchiest.
Yes.
You could liquidize
Yeah,
it.
you can drink cactus juice.
Yeah, indeed. So possible loophole right there. You would always sleep well. Yeah, I mean, that certainly has a lot of benefits to it.
Who
And
wouldn't want to sleep well?
just liquefy the cacti and eat and drink the juices. So press
Yes,
the button.
exactly. So yeah, what's going on here with the
stopping us?
downside?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, we're only in the minority though, 24%. People didn't see
Okay,
the
people are
loophole.
not thinking.
No.
People are not thinking.
Not
No.
using your brain. Up there for thinking, Phil.
That's right.
Indeed.
That's right.
You can play every song on every guitar, but you cannot taste anymore. Well, I mean, I can't play guitar anyway, so my inclination is I will not. To be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good to taste things. I mean, without
Yeah.
taste, you wouldn't be able to get the niceness of food,
Yeah.
would you?
Indeed.
That's the thing. And yes, most of the time with food you are smelling it, but there's things you do taste. I think it's salt, where you don't actually smell salt. You can't smell salt. You taste salt. It's the
Yes.
only ingredient that you taste. But yeah, I'm not really that interested in guitar,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Sadly not.
I'm a musician, yeah, but I do all my guitar through digital means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely a will not from us then, ladies and gents. We are in the majority, 64%. So, yeah, there's a lot of people
Okay,
I think, who
64%.
prefer their
I see.
cuisine to their music. Okay, right.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
change anything about your body you want, whenever you want, gender included, but you are in extreme pain for one day every time you do. Anders Jung says, also known as working out. Which is
Yeah.
true. Yes, I mean, to be honest, I don't know.
I don't want to go through extreme pain just to
No.
do that.
And I'm kind of
And if
happy with my body, to be honest. I don't see any reason to really change it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's good. I mean, you can get a great body and things like that working out for other means. Going to
Yeah.
the gym, like that,
Indeed.
looking like a
To be
brick
honest,
house.
if you're working out to the point where you then end up in extreme levels of pain, you're probably doing something a bit wrong there, I would say.
Yeah, you should never be in
Yeah.
pain for anything.
You should only really kind of push yourself until your body kind of starts to flag. Then you should probably take a rest.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Until your body goes
don't
like,
overdo
right,
it.
I've had enough now.
Yeah.
Can you stop?
Because you've got to find your limit, basically. You push yourself to the limit, and then if you keep doing that, repeating, eventually your limit will slowly start being pushed further and further away. And then you can,
Exactly.
So because like say I think good sort of nutritionist or kind of personal trainer will probably tell you when you exercise, don't try to go all out. all at once. You got to like kind of build up bit by bit until
Exactly.
progressively you improve your physical state to the point where you're able to perform more strenuous actions for longer periods of time than you used to be able to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
indeed.
exactly.
So
So I
not.
don't think we need to. I don't think we need to press
Yeah.
the button here.
Wow,
This
I
one.
kind of went off on a bit of a rambling one there about an exercise, didn't I? Will not.
Well,
Yes.
it's something that you're not accustomed to.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. There he is. There's the burn,
Wait,
ladies
hey.
and gentlemen. Better get some cold water.
Yeah, better get to hospital. Off to the burns unit.
Indeed.
There you go.
So we are in the minority at 25%. A lot of people apparently
Okay.
want to change elements of their body. I
Yeah,
kind of
but
get, people have insecurities and all that.
They do. There's a lot of body image consciousness out there in
Indeed.
today's society. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You will know every language in history and in the future, but you have no tongue. Michael Schneider says it's called a pen. That's the loophole. You just write instead of speaking. I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah, you can,
It's
you can
true.
just write
yeah.
things.
But then again, like I'm just thinking, I don't know. I mean, right now in the present, I barely know anything of any other language, to be honest, and I'm perfectly able of getting by quite fine. So, am I going to trade my tongue just to know a whole load of languages, some of which might not even be useful to me because they're from history and maybe aren't spoken anymore?
Yeah, like Esperanto.
Yeah,
That's
Esperanto.
historical language. Yeah, and
Yes.
there are some old language that phased out. Latin, of course.
Indeed.
Phased out. I mean, it'd be good to learn the
would.
language. I mean, well, I do know German, but to have no tongue, well, obviously you can't speak.
Yeah.
Can you eat without a tongue?
I feel like
suppose
it would be difficult because your tongue
Yeah, because your tongue sort of
pushes
forces
things.
food
Yeah,
back.
your tongue's
Yeah.
a muscle that you need to like swallow
Exactly.
things, so that'd be kind of difficult, wouldn't it? So I'd say will not.
A little fact about the tongue. It's the strongest muscle in the human body.
Indeed, yes.
Is the tongue. Now, I like how we pronounce it properly. I don't understand. People go a tongue.
A tongue.
Sorry, but tongues are those things that you use to get things off the barbecue.
Yeah, those
Those are
things you used to
tongues.
pick up your salad and all that.
Yeah,
Indeed.
exactly. There's a tongue.
Yes, I think we should pronounce it tongue-you.
Tongue.
Tongue-you. Tongue-you.
Yeah, but I think this is a will not, isn't it?
Yeah,
We've
it's
got-
will not.
We'll pick will not a lot on this.
Indeed,
Yeah.
yes. So we're in the majority, 66% who agreed with
Majority.
us. Yeah. Okay, you work for your dream company where everyone treats you well, but you work as the cleaning staff. Yes.
Well, I mean, okay.
I mean, it's your dream company, and
It's your
everyone's
dream
treating you well.
company. Everyone's treated fantastically. Yeah, that's the thing. You may work as cleaning, but you can progress up the ranks. I'm sure you can become. I'm sure there must be a rank for like a cleaning manager
Yeah, something
or
like
something,
that.
or like
You
a
know,
head of maintenance.
head of maintenance, head of utilities, or whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone sort of sees kind of cleaning as the sort of low-rung occupation, but actually, it's a vital occupation. Somebody's got to do it.
And if you're getting well liked by everyone in the company, there
if
you
you
go.
get paid well for it, then I suppose, is this a press the
Get that
button
button.
then, Phil?
Get that button
Hit that
pressed.
button.
Yeah.
There we are. Oh wow, we're in the minority. 47% only picks that. I mean, it's
bit
not
strange.
it's not a kind of small minority. It's a sizable one, so it's perhaps getting a bit more split down the middle. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Next
okay.
one. Death is non-existent, but slavery is widely accepted and practiced. Corey Glass says, well, both options are bad here, so if you think about it. So, I mean,
yeah, it is.
I agree, so I probably would say will not on this one.
Yeah, death is non-existent because at the end of the day, this thing that people go, oh, I'd love to be immortal. Well, would you?
wouldn't.
Do you want to see your friends and family die around you?
Yeah. Well, actually, they wouldn't die around you, though, would they? Because if death is non-existent, that
Well, in
means
this
they
in
would
this
live.
scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
So no one dies.
Yeah.
So, but
Indeed.
then if that happens, because people will, if death is non-existent, birth isn't, and people, the population will just get too big for Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
No
yeah.
one's dying.
Indeed.
Yeah. So
Overpopulation.
you'd have to put something in place where
Environmental
it becomes illegal.
controls. Yes.
Or it becomes illegal to have childbirth.
Indeed. Yeah,
Yeah.
will not, I think,
Yeah.
for that one. Yeah, we're in the majority, 69%. Indeed, the sexy
probably
majority,
would be.
Phil. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
On the
Number
right there.
69.
Maripets, ladies and gentlemen. You could be playing Maripets, according to that advert.
Or
over there.
not, because it's probably a virus.
Probably a virus.
That's it.
Indeed. You are now the world's greatest guitar player, but you can't ever do drugs or have kids. Oh, I mean, press the button instantly. Who wants kids? Jeez. Drugs
Another
are for fools,
guitar
kids.
question. Another
Yes.
guitar question. Wow.
Indeed. Yeah, as Gareth Battersby says, I've never done drugs and I hate kids. This is only a win for me. Indeed.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, you don't want to. Drugs are bad. Drugs are
Yeah.
bad. Apart from caffeine, that's a good drug.
Apart from caffeine,
Caffeine is a
and
good
as
drug.
Homer Simpson says, alcohol, the cause
Alcohol.
of the solution to all of life's problems.
All of life's problems.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Apparently, another fact here: tea is supposed to have more caffeine in it than coffee.
Yeah, I've heard something like that.
Which is a bit strange. I wouldn't expect it. I
Yeah.
expected the coffee is more. But out of all of them, energy drinks have a lot more caffeine.
Yes, indeed.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Are we pressing the button here then, Phil?
Are we? I don't know.
I don't know.
Are we, Andrew?
Are we? I
You
don't know.
tell us, Andrew. Are we pressing that button?
I say we're pressing the button because screw having children. There we are. We are in the majority at 59%. Yes. We value having mad
There we go.
guitar skills over children or drugs. There we are.
Yeah.
You get to go all the way with Megan Fox, Phil. Ooh, but
Oh.
you also have to go all the way with Susan Boyle.
Oh my goodness
Wow.
me. Okay.
Benjamin Taylor has very open tastes. He says, "Where's the downside?"
Where's the-
Oh dear. Oh dear me.
Yeah, press that button.
Okay.
I don't mind. Hey,
Boom.
hey,
Done.
hey.
Well, it's a little bit of
think about it.
sacrifice. Yeah.
You've had sex twice.
Yeah, there you go. Had
Yeah,
sex twice.
you the man. Yeah,
There you go. Absolute player.
that's right.
Deary me. Next one. You obtain enough money to live your life worry-free in any place you choose, but you can only spend it on the bare essentials of life. You can't go to work for money either. Okay,
Right,
so
what's defined as the bare essential
Yeah.
thing? Just toilets, food, water.
food, clothes, things like that. So
yeah,
you
so you
can't
can't
spend
spend
it
on extravagant
luxuries.
gifts.
No.
Yeah, so
You
no getting. Oh, so you can't get any new games.
Yeah,
You can't get any new technology.
indeed.
But then just
Yes.
use your own money that you
Yeah.
had to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'd say we'll not on this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of having tons of money if you can't do anything flashy and ostentatious with it? If you
Exactly.
can't buy
Well,
your
yes.
luxuries and things like that. Yes,
That's
will
a good
not.
point.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we're in the majority. 58% said, well, 58% agreed with us, indeed. And next
Okay.
one, Phil, you can kill anyone you please with no consequences, but you lose a part of yourself each time. Andrew Lyon says, 1 hair cell per kill. Nice deal. Yes, because it doesn't
I
specify
wouldn't
how
want
much
to
of
go around
yourself.
killing anyone though.
Yes, you can kill anyone you please with no consequences. Well, I say eviscerate the whole world so I can take it over and live. No.
Well, there's the general red side coming
Yes.
out there. Yeah,
Indeed.
but I don't want to kill someone. I'm sorry, I don't want to be classed as a murderer.
Nah.
Yeah.
No thanks. Yes. And I want to keep my individual hair cells as well. Yeah, we're in the majority,
Exactly.
55%.
Majority.
See, we're lovely. You receive a device that lets you transfer and replace someone else's thoughts with your own, much like files on a computer, and have their effects become immediately evident. But the device runs on a radioactive battery. For every for every memory or thought you transfer, the emitted radiation lowers your lifespan by 6
God.
months. Wow. I mean, Patrick
Wow,
Lawrence says, silly question. There's no reason to say no. Just take the superpower in case you need it and never use it. So maybe there's a
Yeah.
thing
Well, again,
there,
but it's got that. It's still got that stipulation of it's being radioactive.
yeah.
That's the problem, and
Indeed.
we know the effects of radioactivity on a person. Let's not
Yeah.
forget Marie Curie.
Indeed. I'm just thinking, like, what sort of situation would I even need this power in the first place?
Hmm.
Where I'd
Yeah,
have
you've
to
got to
transfer
think about that
my
as
own
well.
thoughts and memories into someone else's head. I can't really think of why you would want to do that, or what you benefit
Well,
you
if
gain
you
from
buried
it
a
necessarily.
secret treasure and you're on your deathbed and you wanted to help your parents find it,
yeah.
transfer it onto a hard disk drive and be like, "It's located under my pillow."
Yes, it's right there. You couldn't possibly have found it otherwise.
And then if you're on your deathbed, you don't have to bloody worry about radioactivity.
Yeah,
But I
because you're going to
suppose-
die anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, let's be. Not all radioactivity causes death. You can get some serious illnesses.
True.
And in fictional land, you can become a superhero. But
Oh, yes.
fortunately, Andrew, we do not live in fictional land.
Nah, we don't. You're just going to get to cancer. and
Nah,
have a
I'm not
slow
seeing
death.
I'm not seeing the.
Nah, I'm not either. I'm
Amazingness
not seeing
of
the
this
benefit.
power, yeah.
No, let's go with not. Yeah, we're in the majority there, 62%. Next one, please.
Okay.
You have your dream body, but getting someone to like you will be twice as hard. Well, I said before on one of the early ones, I'm happy with how I am, to be honest.
Why do you want to work different to make someone like you? That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
not the best. It's not the best thing
it's
to
not.
do.
Yeah.
No, will not on this one.
Yeah, will not. Unless your default self is a smelly, sweaty person with terrible hygiene issues, then generally, you don't need to change yourself too much. But
Yeah, or you're the blobfish.
the blobfish, yes. Oh dear. He's very self-conscious about his body, Phil. Don't be like that.
Or blobfish.
Yes.
But apparently, it only looks that way when they're out of water.
Yeah.
Apparently, blobfish in water is a decent-looking fish.
Indeed.
Yes. But it's not all about looks. It's about, the personality of that blobfish is probably absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's also about the wallet as well. Super rich, get me in there. Yeah. Dear me, you get $1,000 every day for the rest of your life, but you can only use the internet 1 day a week. $1,000 every day for the rest of your life,
Also, we live in the UK.
Yeah.
What's $1,000 to us? It's not going to help us. Nah. And I would like to use the internet a lot more, thank you very much.
Indeed, yes.
So, unless it means, we found a loophole, unless it means you can have the 1,000 in any currency.
Maybe.
So we'll probably just take it there. But you can only use the internet, what was it, once a day?
1 day a week.
One day a week? Ah, fuck off.
Yeah.
I want to use the internet whenever I want, thank you. I need practically rely on everything.
Yeah. Wow, we're in the
also,
minority.
what about doing your job?
Yeah, I need the internet.
You're gonna get fired.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In my job, I need constant internet access to emails.
Yeah, I
and
need
stuff
constant
like that.
internet access.
Yeah.
What are you going to say to your boss? Oh, sorry, I can't come on this week. I don't have internet access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we're not doing it. Okay, you can sleep with anyone you desire, but no one else can know about it. And Stephen Stulock says, wait, including the person you're sleeping with? Because I think that's called rape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Indeed.
yeah, I see the problem there.
Yeah, there's a problem there. So, is the person you're sleeping with, are they aware, or are they just not aware? Like, what's going on here?
Does it say no one?
It says
no
no
one.
one else can know about
Right,
it.
well, that would probably mean them as well.
Yeah.
No, we're not
No.
advocating rape.
We're not doing that.
So that's a will not.
Yeah, wow, we're in the minority. 20%.
People are not thinking here.
Yes.
No.
Indeed.
Okay, next scenario or dilemma, as will you press the button calls them.
You can
Nearly called it Would You Rather. Perish the
rather?
thought. Bloody hell.
Good. You can warp at will in any universe you want, even fictional ones or alternate timelines of ours, but you will never find love. Okay.
So you could go to any fictional world. So any fictional world that'd be. So you could go to any video game, TV program, film, book, but you'll never find love.
Never find love. Never find love.
Oh, that's not really nice. It's good to have love. Have someone you can share life
true.
with.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have someone there for you to care when you're feeling low, and you to care for them when they're low.
Yeah. And to be honest, if I had the power to go to any universe, I will. Well, a lot of the universes I'd visit are probably ones where there's probably a lot of danger, so I'd probably go there for about several minutes just to have a look, and then probably never go back to it because I think it would be too dangerous.
No.
Yeah.
No. Let's be honest. We would go to places with the sexy anime ladies,
Yes.
Girls in Panzer,
It
Senran Kagura.
Yes.
Well, maybe not Senran Kagura. Which is the best one to? Oh, Honey Pop, of course.
Honey Pop.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, when he always brings that up, he always sways
I
me
know.
a little bit. Indeed.
But hang on a
Oh,
minute,
man.
that would be no good because you go, but you can't
Yeah.
find love. So you couldn't get love with those
you
those girls in Honey Pop.
You couldn't.
No, so that's no good.
No.
I've ruined that one. I will not.
There we go.
Yeah.
Come on. Respond, please. There we are.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more of an even split. We're in the minority, but just 48%.
Okay.
Okay, next one. You will receive eternal youth and immortality, but in order to achieve this, you must be placed in a sensory deprivation tank for the rest of time. Well, that's clearly
Oh no!
will not. Why would you do that?
I've heard the horribleness of sensory deprivation tanks. Or
Yeah.
it's really unbelievably strange and horrible.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's going on.
Indeed.
No. I'm not taking part in any sensory deprivation tanks.
No, I wouldn't want to do that, because otherwise what's the point of
I know.
getting those benefits if that's all you have to do? Will not. Yeah, it's a clear majority,
That's-
80%.
Yeah.
Damn, 20% of people
Okay.
haven't
Next
thought about it.
scenario.
Well, you almost did a bit of a Mario voice just then. The ability
Mario.
to stop and rewind time, but you can't go back to the present.
Ooh.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if I'd want to be honest.
Well, I suppose you can't go back to if you rewind time to 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, because you'll come back to the present at some point.
Yeah, you'll come back to
By
the present
natural
anyway, won't you?
means. Yeah, I'm not sure I if the person making this has quite thought it through, but okay, I guess it means you can't fast forward back to where you originally were. You have to wait for it to kind of come around.
You have to wait,
again.
but yeah, if you only go back 5 minutes, we've only got 5 minutes to wait.
Yeah. Press button.
Yeah, press the button.
Press the button. We're in the majority, 62%.
Oh, we are in the majority now.
Yes. Next, please. You get an endless supply of money, but everyone you see will be unable to stop pooping. Harley says, I see no problem. And to
I
be
see
honest,
no problem.
I see no problem either.
Yeah,
Let them
but
be
you
the
get
ones
unlimited
pooping.
money, and you
Yeah.
could see it would be quite hilarious.
Indeed.
It wouldn't be hilarious for everyone else. Oh, but hang on a minute. You could see your own parents doing it and things like that.
Yes.
You wouldn't want
Well, it
to,
says,
you know.
everyone
Hi,
you see-
mum. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too bad, son.
I have a
Oh.
way of getting around that.
Oh, yes.
So basically, whenever you go around to visit your friends, family, go up to the front door, but before you actually see them, put a blindfold on yourself, because that way you're not actually seeing them, you're hearing them, and you can just get them to guide you to the lounge and sit you down.
And you're still smelling them.
Oh, true. Well,
If you
but if you're
constantly
not
keep
seeing
shitting-
them, if you're not seeing
No, but
them,
if you
that means
constantly
they
keep
don't-
shitting them, surely their whole floor in the house is just going to be up to your, knee height in poo.
Yeah, but that
Aren't
is dependent, is it not, on you seeing them? So if you don't see them, they won't poop.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I see. Get a blindfold on. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. How are you?
But then again, it would be very inconvenient every time you visit a friend or family to have to blindfold yourself.
But then you could just, it could just be funny because you could just troll them. You could just be
Yeah.
like, so how you doing? And then just suddenly take your blindfold off. Oh, put your
Whoops.
blindfold on.
I've ruined the sweet. Oh dear. Yes.
Oh, it would be funny that though.
Oh, lordy lord.
I think just for the statistic effect, click the button. Yeah.
Click the button. Yes. There we are.
It'd just be so funny.
We're in the very large minority. 49% agreed with us. Very
okay.
split down the middle, that one. Okay, I think we'll make this probably the last one here. So,
Okay.
The man/woman of your dreams falls in love with you, but you have to give up your 5 most prized possessions and you will always live in poverty.
Ooh.
Okay.
He doesn't want to end on.
Yes. This is
So
an
the
interesting
woman
one.
of your dreams. Okay.
Okay, Phil, so Emily Browning has just fallen in love with you, but you have to live in poverty and you have to give up your 5 most prized possessions.
Well,
Will
to be
you do
honest,
it?
Emily Browning's your dream woman, not mine.
Oh, right, okay. In mine then, okay. Right, let's go with her. Let's go. Let's think.
Who
in
would
terms
my
of
dream woman be?
Mila Kunis. I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably would be Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. There you go.
But I have to give up 5 possessions, 5 prize possessions, not just any old. So I couldn't just, see what good job we put prize in there because you couldn't just be like, well, I've got a coaster for my coffee here,
Yeah.
give that up,
Indeed.
and you live in poverty. Ooh.
Always
Which
live in
5 prize
poverty.
possessions would they be?
Uh,
I mean, I suppose one for you would you'd have to say goodbye to your gaming PC.
yeah, I'd have to say goodbye to my current rig because that's quite a prized one. It was a very expensive.
Could you live with having? Well, hang on a minute. You could just get a slightly less better PC and still have Emily Browning.
If you're living in poverty, though, would you be able to afford it? Because isn't that kind of predicated on the idea of low income?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh, I like this question. They've actually thought and covered some of the loopholes.
Indeed, they
Yeah.
have. Yes. Oof. I
So,
don't know.
could you live in poverty, Andrew? So, let's say you're living in poverty, but you live in there with Emily Browning. But she's got a film career. Could she not just get you out of poverty?
Maybe, but it's quite clear you will always live in poverty. So I feel like it's kind of cutting that avenue off a bit.
Because the issue there is as well. If you're both living in poverty, but going to be miserable together,
Yeah.
and then the relationship might break
Indeed.
up. Although there have been people who've lived in poverty and have worked really well.
Yeah.
Let's not forget in the Victorian era where poverty was horrendous, and you had the families who did all work together well.
True. Yeah. It's some who did.
Yeah, in the slums.
But then again, it's that question of did they stay together because they wanted to stay together, or did they stay together because they had no other choice but to stay together because of the circumstances? Oh god, I'm going for will not.
This is a tough one to end on.
Yeah, it is. A
It
tough
really
one.
is.
I'm gonna settle for an answer. I'll say will not. What about you?
Mila Kunis standing there, but we're both obviously in very raggedy clothes, and
Living under
we're
a
just
motorway
living in,
bridge.
or
Yes.
just living in a small little shack. Well, no, not unless they live on a motorway bridge. There are very poor people in India, and they have just a basic shack, so it's not exactly.
You'll live in a shanty town.
Oh yeah, like in Brazil.
Yes.
But living in a shanty town, I hardly got any amenities. Can just about get food and water. But there is Mila Kunis. I don't. It's hang on a bit. Ooh, it's a bit like Material Possessions, isn't it?
Yes.
Versus. Do I want to? I wouldn't want to subject Mila Kunis to that because she's obviously will not. I think for me.
Yeah. Because there's obviously another person involved in that, so yeah, okay. So
you push it, pulling them into poverty as well.
Yeah, so get that altruistic dimension in there. Okay, so there you go. 62% of people agreed with us, Phil.
Okay,
lovely.
That's very intriguing.
Concludes...
that was a good one to end on. I liked that.
Yeah, that concludes this episode of I said you did not press the button. Of will you press the button? Good Lord, I nearly said would you rather as well, like you did.
I know, we got they're two rivals.
Yes. Okay, well there you go then, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one. This is another round of Will You Press the Button with the two of us. Facebook and Twitter links down below as usual, along with a link to my propagandist channel. If you enjoyed, do not forget, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But in the meantime, we're going to wrap up now. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Give me those yellow lums, give me the treasure. The green lum over here. More lums. Yellow lum there. Oh, switch there, yar. Can't miss that now. Extends the bridge towards that strange face in the tree. Where be the treasure? This is where the treasure be at. Okay, that voice is just... Oh, hello. Yep, that's what we do with you. Gorilla pirates. He's such an idiot. Pulls off the edge and blows up. He must be full of gunpowder, yar. Hit the switch. Time that gate, but avoid these swinging axes. God damn it, it's more rolling barrels over here. I guess we're gonna make these. Yeah.